because I think that it affects my fishing, but since we have Erik Tilson, the legend of Woolly Swamp, he'll probably put us on some fish. So he's got a big name to live up to. I'll let him do the honors. So we're out here with the mystery tackle box. The baits all kind of line up for the chain of lakes that we're fishing today. So Erik, go ahead and dig on through and show us what we're gonna be starting with.
I'm gonna start with that bad boy right there. The dart spin.
The dart spin, yeah.
The fluke with a spinnerbait blade on it. Probably can't get any better for school fish.
So as you can tell, we've got a awful overcast morning. Little front came through yesterday evening, so we were dealing with that this morning. We're gonna have a little fun with that mystery tackle box. Hopefully catch fish on every bait. Later on in the day, probably get some flipping, and we're gonna try to do a different challenge then. So do like challenge by challenge. Might be like a multiple challenge video, I don't know.
The flipping thing's gonna work.
The whole flipping thing's gonna work, so stick with us, we'll see what happens. So I figured at least go through mystery tackle box and unbox this thing for you guys. Like I said before, all the baits in here, I think we have a good chance of catching fish at what we're doing today. A little cotton cordell, prop bait, topwater bait. Hopefully we run into a school we can chuck that thing into. Bluegill crankbait, but I think it'll still get bit. Again, hopefully we can run it through a school. These things are dirty, 10,000 fish, shimmer swimmers.
So nasty.
Absolute slugfest with these things yesterday. They're excellent swim bait, so you'll definitely see a lot of those going on today. Obviously the dart spins, which we're both throwing. It's a chatterbait. And these things we're gonna flip around some grass. Carl's amazing baits, and they're blue crawl color. So we'll see what happens. And you can use code BASSALLYEAR to get your first mystery tackle box for 5 buckaroonies.
That'll be the ticket right there.
Dirty.
You got to have patience.
Patience! So this is what Erik decided to come up with. 10,000 fish by Ketchco. Absolute dirt nap for a rig. Have to catch fish
I'm
on the
gonna throw the dart spin until I catch one on it.
Well, so am I, but I'm saying, so after the dart spin, I'll go to like the fat boy crankbait, and then if I catch a fish on it, then you have to catch fish on it. Is that gonna be the challenge? It's a little steep. Ah. Yeah. I think we can just try to catch fish on all the baits first, and then we can go back. Like if I catch one on the crankbait and you catch one on the chatterbait.
Dude, I'm just ready to get the 805 champion out and start.
Here's a live action update, and we are sitting in 8 feet of water, 77-degree water temps, and Erik is just making that dart spin dance. I mean, we don't really know if Erik knows what he's doing this morning. We think he's just going out on a whim.
I don't know what I'm doing like this. If it involves having to twitch a rod,
Spin! It's the winning fish, Erik. Woo! Dart spin, baby! Pretty emotional right now. I don't really know what to tell you. Dart spin is now to be eliminated. Number 1. Yeah, I think I want to get this crankbait out of the way. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Fat boy deep thud in this bluegill pattern. Now mind you, I have a rod that's like really good for multi-purpose, which is the exact reason I brought it. Pretty much throw all these baits on 15-pound fluoro. It's a Dobbins 744. Split grip nastiness.
watch out!
Oh my God, it's like topped out in grass. Jesus. Oh!
I got him on the dart spin, finally, thanks God. Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Look at this.
And it's a better one.
Oh my God, this is gnarly.
Are you recording?
Yeah, on the chest cam.
Finally. Oh, that was sick.
There we go.
Got it. On the bait.
On the shimmer swimmers thing.
Oh, you got him on the little swim bait?
Lost him, but yeah. Dude, I like looking, I'm like, I thought it was people swimming at first, and I was like, wait a minute, that's not people swimming. There's an absolute giant school. I stood up, I was like, well shoot, I can't throw a crankbait in this crap. That was...
So I caught one on the dart spin.
Yeah, you're good on the dart spin.
I can take the dart spin off.
You can take the dart spin off.
I'm gonna put that on here.
Yeah, when I sat there, well, I'll have to look back on film, but I swear to God, this thing was tripled over, and that was a 1 pound fish.
I'm good on the dart spin.
You're good on it. We've both graduated from the dart spin.
All right, let me see this.
Pretty gnarly school that we ran across coming over here. We were literally on plane, and I seen all this splashing going on. I literally thought it was somebody swimming at first.
It looked like the water was frying. Like, it looked like
yeah, I mean,
like in the bay, like a school of jacks.
It was literally just explode. I mean, fish coming out the wazoo. Knock out a couple more of these baits in this mystery tackle box. I'm rigging up now. This is on an older loose Team Speed Spool Elite. That's on a 7-foot medium heavy carbon fire. Let's get after them. Oh my God. That was a freaking giant.
There's no giants out here, Connor. Boy, howdy, fix me getting wrecked.
On the howdy boy. Oh,
Stay down.
Stay down. This is it.
This is it. Get out of my way.
Digging, son. Just digging.
Is that a healthier fish?
I don't know. I didn't really see it, to be honest with you. No, it's just hooked weird. Sweet. Oh! Yoo-hoo! Woo! We have completed.
That is an all-out stud, dude.
This fish hit it right at the boat. I'm trying to conserve on battery because we got a lot of other style videos we're trying to film today. But the old fat boy getting it done. All right, we're 2 left. Chatterbait and that crawl.
Chatterbait would probably be a good thing to throw.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw the chatterbait with the shimmer swimmer. We gonna rig her up like that is her. 3/8 ounce. I think they're a little light, but it's good for a so dirty. That is our setup for our mystery tackle box. Tournament light speed spool on personally what I think is one of the most versatile rods, the Champion XP 744. Erik agrees. That is legend approved. Midday update. I have no idea what time it is, honestly. But we've ran into a couple fish. We've got the dart spin completely gone. We've both caught fish on the dart spin. I've gotten 2 fish to the boat, one on the swimmer, one on cotton cordell topwater bait. I would have just stopped messing with them and got them in. Fishing new water now, kind of got away from that grass. What are we fishing here? Erik decided to pick up.
Came out of the little Carl's Baits bag. It's like a green pumpkin, blue cross swirl. Either way, it's probably gonna be pretty nasty on the
sea reel.
Carolina rig bait.
I'm gonna get back to fishing.
We've got fish sitting above the grass.
What the heck? Dang it. Oh man, at the boat. Dang it.
Oh my God! This is it!
1 3/4. Coming back here.
Oh man, she's digging. These fish are so strong.
Coming to me. Get in there.
This is it.
Right in the old corner too.
Ugh.
Damn.
This is what it's all about, guys. Right there. Little tiny skinny Butler chain fish.
Here you set the hook. I'm sitting on my phone, you're like, this is it.
Catching hogs, not the size of gators.
On the gator hole. So, Erik has gone and knocked out the Carl's Mason Baits Gator Hog. Rigged that up on a Carolina rig. You really can't ask for anything better. A couple of schoolers that come up and not bite. Cold front conditions, 25 mile/hour wind. It's just awesome. We haven't even got to the bread and butter, the meat and taters of today's event.
We got a couple more baits we gotta knock out, and then
we had 2 more fish. Swim bait and chatterbait. And then
we're gonna go rip some heads off. Get him out of there! Get him out!
Is it a mudfish?
It's a mud! You gotta respect Mr. Mud. He puts up an awesome fight.
He does.
That's how the Hayabusa FPP HD, that's how that hook gets those fish every single time. Flipping. That's a little fish, but that fish could have been 5, 6, 7 pounds. He was not going to come off of there. Big Hogtech tungsten, Hayabusa hook, 65 braid,
Oakley sunglasses.
Oakley sunglasses, Hayabusa hat, Hogtech shirt, Puma tennis shoes. Pumas.
The Pumas were key there. We're now picking up Flippin' Stick, Gatorade, Copenhagen Wintergreen. I mean, it's all going downtown. Stud. Called that one. That ain't a bad fish either.
People freak out on the Butler Chain over a fish like that. On Lake Toho? Why?
Yeah, we'll take it.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Stay down, stay down, stay down. No, no, no. It's 14. It's 14.
Insane.
It's the winning fish.
I got my line out. This is insane.
Waiting my whole life for this.
Insane. Live. This is live.
Woo! Woo! That's the turn. That's the turn. That's it. Psh, unreal. Old slugfest on that big vexing crankbait. Alright, y'all. We've been out here for about 14 and a half hours. We've done every technique under the book chasing these fish.
Look at the deer in these people.
Deer? Windermere?
Yes, dude, look at the deer.
You're a piece. I mean, we really have it all out here in Central Florida, folks. Flipping grass, and you've got full rut going on
Rack on that thing, man.
right in front of us.
People often ask me, Eric, how does a bait so small catch such big fish? So, you know, a wise old man once told me, elephants love to eat peanuts.
Guys, this is the record for today. I'm just gonna put it out there.
No way. Dude, I didn't think you actually had a fish.
Others on that?
Look at that little thing. Show him to the camera.
I'm just gonna put it out there. This crankbait I didn't get in my mystery tackle box this month, and look at the little fish it caught me.
And personally, I think. Oh my God! Watch out! I'm boat flipping him. I'm boat flipping him.
Oh yeah, stay back.
That is a stinking ass fish.
Dude, I'm telling you, these Butler chain fish are stink nation.
I can't get this Hayabusa FPP HD flipping hook
Out of its mouth.
photo.
Alright y'all, we are back at the house. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. It's always a fun time getting out on the water with Eric. As we stated in the video, down there on the Butler Chain of Lakes. And we went out there with ambitions to basically put the Mystery Tackle Box Pro to the test. And that month's box was awesome. I mean, every bait in that box was perfect, and especially for the waterway we were fishing. I mean, it was lights out for every bait. Kind of struggled there, but we got bites on all of the baits by like 9:30, 10 o'clock that morning. So that's not our fault. It's not the fish's fault that we couldn't land them. It's not the bait's fault we couldn't land them. Unfortunately, we just, you know, didn't fight those fish right or set the hook or whatever reason those fish ended up getting off. So all the baits caught fish, which was awesome. Normal for a mystery tackle box. You've got all these awesome baits coming in your MTBs every month, so make sure you guys check that out. And again, use code BASSALLYEAR to get your box for as little as $5 your first box. Check out Legend of Woolly Swamp on Instagram. Dude is a complete lights out hammer stick. It's my tripod silly on these Central Florida lakes. Dude's always knocking them out, and every year makes the USA Bass and national, I believe it's a national event, correct me if I'm wrong below, Eric, out there on Kentucky Lake. I think they go to Chickamauga. So the guy gets around and just absolutely slays fish. He always knows what the fish are doing and how they behave, so he's definitely someone to learn to and follow on his future endeavors. Again, to all of you guys supporting the channel, appreciate y'all tuning in again for another video. Hope you guys kind of enjoyed that layout. We really just kind of just shot it and just went with it. You know, I came down 4 hours to fish with Eric. He fished the lake probably once in the last year, I'd say. So neither of us really get out there. Can you go outside? Oh, till next video, hope you guys stay tuned. Hit that subscribe and that like button. Mwah. This is Miss Rosie. She's a hound mix. She's an absolute little cutie. She's about 8 months old. So again, until next video, hit that subscribe, hit that thumbs up, leave any questions or comments below in the comment section, and we will see you guys right back here on the Bass All Year channel. Y'all get out there on the water, stay safe, beat that personal best of yours. See y'all.